All right, brilliant. So you have a quick intro about what Salesguild does and what it can do for you. Now, just to understand, in terms of the kind of money or commission that you get out of this, I'm just going to take you through the three levels that we have in terms of designation. So, if you're someone who's just starting up, you would start up at the bottom as someone as a sales development representative or SDR. So, you would start here, and in terms of your commissions, you would be entitled to a 15% commission on the product that we're selling. And what do you do to earn this is you basically identify leads. You would be doing the cold calling. You have to make the product intro, and you'll have to book a demo with prospective clients, and of course coordinate and attend the demo along with the account executive. So that's what your primary role is as an SDR. So it's more of reaching out to prospective customers, understanding your product. Of course, you'll be trained and you'll be given info on the kind of audience you need to target into. So you basically need to identify these targets, reach out to them. It could be through emails, it could be through LinkedIn, it could be just through phone and even WhatsApp for that fact. All these are pretty subjective depending on the technology or the product that we're selling. But yes, different channels. So essentially, sometimes you might be talking English, sometimes it might be a local language that you have to speak to. So this depends on the customer profile, which is again subjective to what product we are selling. So essentially your role is to identify and generate these leads, get them interested in the product that we're selling, and book a demo with the product, and you walk away with 15% in terms of the say of the commission from that transaction. So that's the starting level as an SDR. The next level would be as an account executive, who would walk away with roughly 10% of the sales commission. And their role in terms of an account executive would be to actually do the demo of the product, close the deal, get the account live, collect the payment, and of course try to upsell and train the SDR. So an account executive will have a couple of SDRs under them, who will be passing on the leads to them to actually demo the product and close the deal. So account executive is more of the closer. So ideally, no one can straight away become an account executive. It's more of a hierarchy that has to be followed. You start at SDR, then become an account executive, and so on and forth. So that's how it generally works. So it's not a this organizational structure has nothing to do with your degree, what you know, what you don't know, where you come from, and all that. So you basically start from scratch. So that's why I said, your experience doesn't really matter in terms of, what background you have, as long as you have the motivation to learn and figure it out. Yeah. So that's that. So account executive walks away with 10%, and the next role is the account director, who walks away with 5%. Their role is more in terms of managing the team and onboarding clients and training and hand holding. So it's more of a managerial hand holding kind of a designation. So that's the senior most level. So that's roughly how the team will be structured. And like I said, it's all remote working. Yes, so you're not going to be sitting in fancy offices. You'll be, working from home, working away from home. We'll give you intro in terms of the tools that you need to use to do all of these things. And daily communication would be mostly through Slack. And there obviously has to be a fixed time and discipline in the way this works. So that's the general structure and commission structure. Now, this might vary depending on the products that we come into. I mean, sometimes not all the products will have 30% margins in terms of sales commission. So it might vary, but technically the ratio is somewhat similar that we try to follow throughout. So that's how you can become a highly paid independent sales agent. So you start off from being an SDR, and you can all the way go up to become an account director, and that has nothing to do with your age or your qualification. It's all how quickly you go up the ladder in terms of becoming a self-taught independent sales agent. That's all that really matters. So I hope that gives a fair idea of how this works now. So again, like I said, if you have any questions, drop in a line and one of our team members will get in touch with you. Looking forward to work with you folks.